Assalamu alaikum and very good morning to you all. This is your English literature and language teacher Hira Nasir, and I welcome you all in this tutorial. So we are going to study our unit 1 and the title is Friends Forever. For the topic we are going to study vocabulary 2, page 19, and the source book could be your student book, or you could say it's your textbook. Alright, so in this specific slide you will have some kind of specific paragraphs about my older brother. So I'm gonna start it, so let's start reading it. My older brother is my best friend because we get on well. He always stands up for me and doesn't let anyone harm me. I often share secrets with him and he won't tell anyone. I can always depend on him. Of course, we sometimes argue and fall out. Then we start talking to one another, but we don't stay angry at each other for long. And we quickly make up. He's leaving home to go to university soon. I'll miss him. But he'll call home regularly so we can keep in touch. Sometimes he'll visit so we can hang out together again. So let's check out the meaning of some prominent phrases. The first one is get on well. So that means happy, desirable, or a person. If you want some person very keenly, so obviously you are going to say he is very desirable. I'm just get on well. Stand up for, like whenever you are on the same page, you have the same opinion, so you always stand up for the other person. Share secrets. Obviously, whenever you have a friend, you will keep on sharing some kind of secrets, some kind of feelings with him or her. Argue. So obviously when you have some kind of different opinions, you make argument. And fall out, to mean disagree. Whenever you are having any kind of opposite opinion, so obviously you are supposed to fall out. Keep in touch. So whenever you are just staying at the same road in order to contact to your friend, so it means you are just keep in touch. Hang out. So hang out means to socialize, to mingle, to have a party with your friend. Now in our next slide we have exercise and the question is, read about how 4 people feel about their friends. Choose the correct answers. So you have a couple of choices over there where you need to choose any one. The first one, my best friend Sarah is great because I can argue, share my secrets with her, and I know she won't tell anyone. So here you need to guess anything, okay? Also, I can depend on, get on well her when I have a problem. So what you need to do, you need to click or tick on appropriate word or adverb which is using over there. B. Hassan is my best friend. He always helps when I'm having trouble with my schoolwork. Sometimes we dash, fall out, or hang out. You know, when you have some kind of trouble, so what kind of gestures you are going to use over there? Because we have very difficult personalities, but I always say sorry and we dash, make up, stand up for soon afterwards. So whenever anyone says sorry, so could you always be able to have a makeup or stand up? C. I haven't seen my best friend Ishal since she moved to another town. I used to dash. It's a habit, okay? It's past habit. I used to dash, get on well, hang out with her every day after school and at the weekends, so I feel quite lonely now. We still, so now her friend is just far away, so now we still keep in touch or stand up for online occasionally, but it's not the same. D. My best friend is really funny and makes me laugh a lot, but sometimes he doesn't argue or get on well with other students in the school. I always fall out with or stand up for him because he is a good friend. So here you need to choose any one option and you have to use it in your opinion. So in this specific slide you have a paragraph writing comprises on 30 to 40 words. So it could be your small little 2 paragraphs. So I've written over there some kind of keywords which will help a lot. The first one, stand up for. Now you need to use it in your own sentences. You need to show your experience over there, okay? Like, I always stand up for my friend whenever anyone against him. Depend on. Depend on. So obviously, whenever you have a friend, you always depend on him or her. Argue. Obviously, whenever you have some kind of words, whenever you have some kind of argument, you actually make your opinion more prominent. So that's why you argue with any other person. Make up. So obviously, whenever you have some kind of fight, at the end, you will make up with your friend. Hang out. This is quite informative. Hang out. Hang out means to have a party with your friend. Obviously, when you have when you have any evening, when you have any birthday party, you basically hang out with your best friend. Keep in touch. So, for example, if your friend is just far away or he is just a pen friend, so he could keep in touch through letters. So this is something you can talk about in this specific paragraph about your friend. Okay, so in this specific slide you need to write a paragraph on your elder brother and sister which comprises on 100 words. So here I have written some kind of keywords that can actually help you while writing this paragraph. Like amazing, he has an amazing nature, he's some kind of rude, or he seems me cute, but he has some kind of bossy nature. At the same time, he cares his elder brother or elder sister and makes a lot of hilarious stuff in front of the family. But in the same sense, he is quite competitive in his nature. Or you could say like we fight like cats and dogs each and every day, even at small things where like you must be partner in crime, you must share something with each other, you must share your bedroom, you must share your clothes, you must share your wardrobe, anything. So here you need to get or you need to stack all the idea related to that specific paragraph and then you need to jot them down. So let's start our literature lesson, and the novel is The Lost World. So, and it is written by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, who was a British writer and a medical doctor as well. So let's start our chapter 1. So the characters are Ned Malone, Gladys, Professor Challenger and Mr. McCardle. These specific 4 characters are going to introduce in this specific chapter. So here we have a story outline. Ned Malone. He visited Gladys to confess his love for her and asked her to marry him. But unfortunately, Gladys considered him only her best friend and nothing more. After listening that specific no, he asked Gladys, like, why are you saying no? Then Gladys described the characteristics of her ideal man as she wanted to marry a man who's brave, heroic, and famous. After listening all the characteristics, he decided to make himself famous and will do something really special to show his will to Gladys. So he walked off to his office because he was a news reporter, so he worked at Daily Gazette. After arrival at his office, he made his way to the news editor's office, Mr. McCardle. He requested to Mr. McCardle to send him on mission where he could prove himself brave and heroic. Well, after listening all such stuff, Mr. McCardle gave him an opportunity to interview Professor Challenger. Like, Professor Challenger is a famous zoologist and who actually went on an expedition to South America and discovered dinosaur and other beasts over there. But everyone called him a liar, including all the journalists. Even he punched Professor Challenger, punched a journalist. So after all this incident, every reporter wanted to stay away from Professor Challenger. But Ned decided to visit him. So Ned Mellon decided to visit him and started writing a letter to Professor for asking him to meet on the following Wednesday. So in this specific slide, you need to write 5 sentences to describe the man on page 7. Because this is description, so you have to stick yourself with present indefinite or simple present tense, and where you are going to describe the characteristics, the actions, the features of that specific person. I hope so. This specific video will help you a lot while doing your homework of English literature and language. So just break a leg. Thank you.